Hello, good morning everybody. We're going to be looking at Orlando's possibly, okay? I have to be careful because of the lawyers. Possibly Orlando's biggest asshole ever on the stand, Markeith Loyd. Oi! I don't think I've seen someone this inappropriate in a courtroom and self-deluded. I mean, it is unfucking believable. We're going to be checking that out right here. With what? Oh, where's his thing? His testimony is like no other. Ah! Jeez. It's just all white. It's a white screen. No. There we go.
17th is your due date.
We're ready to proceed. Mr. Lenneman, call your next witness.
Now, he did want to represent himself. Apparently, he ended up getting gifted by the state Florida's highest paid defense attorney. How did that happen? And what does that mean he charges? Because I think there's a lot of high paid lawyers in Florida, right?
Defense calls Markeith Loyd.
Mr. Loyd, come on up.
You couldn't find a shirt that fit? I mean, this guy is enormous. It's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park with the water bottle, or the water, the cup that shakes with the ripples there. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Do you affirm the testimony about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Ann Trower, 5155. Hey, I love the numbers. 5155. I gotta play those. 5155. What a number. Great. Great. Love it. Good morning.
May I inquire?
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm speaking to your
Oh.
attorney, Mr. Loyd.
Good afternoon,
Good
Mr.
afternoon.
Loyd.
Good afternoon.
Would you introduce yourself to the jury?
My name is Markeith Loyd,
How
Yeah, we
old
got
are you,
that.
Mr. Loyd?
44.
And where were you born?
Ellsworth, South Dakota.
South Dakota. I'd forgotten that.
How long have you lived in Orlando?
All my life. I was born on a military base. My father was in the Air Force.
Ah, okay.
And
So, does that make you a war hero by proxy? Should we give you a little medal?
you were raised in Orlando?
Yes, sir.
Do you know a woman by the name of Sadé Dixon?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to spend some time talking about your relationship with her before, during, and after.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I want to take you back, and let's try to find a place and time in late 2015, early 2016. Where were you living?
Late 2015, early 16. Probably at the time at my sister's house.
Okay. And were you working at that time?
Yes, sir.
What kind of work were you doing?
I think at that time I had I had 4 jobs at that time.
Okay.
I was doing security work at night.
Drug dealing doesn't count. That's not a job. It's a crime.
Clubs, and I was doing personal security for promoters. I was working at Texas Chicken, and I was working at Luma's downtown Winter Park.
Texas chicken, huh? Let's check out those babies. Texas chicken. Orlando. Texas Chicken and Grill. Okay. Is that it? I'd say so. 4.3 stars. I mean, that's pretty good right there. Huh? Wow. I mean, that's... Okay, their website is down. Let's see if we got any pictures over here. Ah, yes. Look at this one. How do we put that over on the screen? Texas Chicken. Let's see what they're about. We'll go to Yelp. Yelp's always good to have a look at chicken. Okay, what do we got here? So that's what one of their dishes would look like. Okay. I mean, there's no love in this. And how big is that bread roll? Like an inch square? Or are they enormous wings? Maybe they're turkey wings. You go to Texas Chicken and order turkey wings, or pork wings, or beef wings. Man, look at that. I mean, that is fucked. How many times has that been fried or sitting out or something? Look under the crispy and see that skin. Oh, it's like the fucking scrotum of an 83-year-old man. Ah. Do you have any old man scrotum and French fries? Yeah. Are you all familiar with the ongoing non-biodegradable polystyrene issue we're having globally? Like, how many fucking containers do you need on one table? Every one of those will not be destroyed for 10 million years. Wow. And they serve Pepsi, of course. What is the deal with that? Why do some places, you go to a place and you say, hey, and a Coke, and a Coke. And they say, sorry, only Pepsi. And you go, oh, I'll take a Fanta, or Dr. Pepper. Just a regular fucking Dr. Pepper, okay? No cherry, no bullshit. Well, that's like an art piece. Doesn't that look like yeah, like one of maybe Salvador Dali's photographs. Is that it? That's all there is? Okay, so Fernando J says that this is probably the best fried chicken in Orlando. Really? It's crispy, flavorful, and not as greasy as the franchise chicken spots in town. What, like KFC? This is obviously someone who works there, because no one would say franchise chicken shops in town unless they didn't want to label them for legal reasons. Right? Right? You get me? I mean, Fernando J, we know that you work for Texas Chicken. If that was a member of the public, they would have said, not as greasy as KFC. Or, what's another one? Whenever I crave fried chicken, this is my go-to. even though it is out of the way, and there are a handful of chicken spots in my area. That's so obviously someone that works there, or the manager. Okay, who's this? Ka Starla T. I love Texas fried chicken. And again, bold. Or is that because of that maybe the automatic? On the menu is, and the menu is excellent. You should definitely give this place a try. Everything is fresh as well. Again, that's someone who works there. It's easy to spot, right? We should really stop this. I want to check the burger. Oh no! Fuck! Look at that. Oh God. I wouldn't even classify that as food. That's fucked. Everything about that is fucked. Well, that one doesn't look too bad. I mean, the bread looks shit, but in that picture, it's because of the contrast, though. You can never tell. You can never tell when they do that. That's not real life. Okay, what about that one? They got some barbecue, or again. I know what that's going to feel like if I put it in my mouth, and it's not what I'm looking for. Not fucking hell. That's it. $14.99 for a burger. For that burger, fuck you. God, I thought that was curly fries. It's wings. Oh no. Yeah, fucking, I wouldn't give that to my dog. I don't think that's theirs. This is not a place that has wedges of lemon or tartar sauce. What is that? That's some fish fillet, no? Some perch. Ah, Jesus. Why? This is perhaps the very one that he would work at and pick up his deliveries. What is that? That doesn't look too bad. I'll be fair to that chicken there. One more time. Look, you got the sizzle. You can just see a little bit of gristle sizzle. Okay. Let's go back to the courtroom. So what is it? 400 South Orange Blossom Trail. I guess that's trail. TRL. 10 a.m. Yeah, we open at 10 a.m. Why? Who's looking for fried chicken at 10 in the morning? Maybe they have a breakfast bean burger with an egg. Oh, Popeyes. That's another one, isn't it? Okay, good. Popeyes chicken. I wouldn't trust it just because of the name.
At the dishwasher.
Okay. And did there come a time that you moved away from your sister's house?
Yes, sir.
Did you get your own place?
Yes, sir.
And when was that?
Probably sometime in May or August. I can't remember.
Okay, between May and August of
2016, yes, sir.
Okay. Where was that place located?
On 18th Street in the Orange Blossom Trail.
Describe what that place was.
It was a rental. It was a 5-bedroom house with 3 full baths, front yard and backyard.
Why did you why did you rent such a big place?
At the time, I didn't have anywhere to stay, and I was a convicted felon, so they make it hard for us to get back. So don't nobody want.
Convicted felon, get out.
rent to a convicted felon, so I had to try to find a personal owner. So as I was delivering,
So you were judged, right? Life was hard on you because no one would rent to you because you're a convicted felon. Listen, you could show up to my door as a fucking altar boy and I'm not going to be renting because I know you're going to be troubled just by your attitude. Just by this kind of chip on your shoulder attitude and your speaking style, which I can't deal with. I can't deal with.
food for Texas Chicken, I ran across this dude. He was fixing his house and he was renting. And I asked him, "Can I get it?" He told me, "Yeah." And I paid it and got in.
You mentioned you were a convicted felon.
I just know you're going to be a handful. I know you're going to be a total handful, and I don't trust you. It's nothing to do with your convicted felon. How would that even have come up? A background check? Maybe. I guess that happens more and more nowadays.
How many times have you been convicted as a felon?
4 times.
Okay. And so you get this place because he rents to you.
Yes.
And
that was before all the murdering the women, right? Okay, and the babies and the cops. Yeah, before then, I was already a 4-time felon.
when you move in, are you moving in alone, or do you have other people moving in with you?
When I moved in, I was by myself, but I was in a relationship with another female, and at the time she had 3 kids, so it was gonna be me and her 3 kids at the time.
All right. And what is her name?
Jaquel Turner.
Okay. And did there come a time when you guys were no longer together?
Yes, it did.
Okay, when was that?
I ended up meeting Sadé at the time while I was with Jaquel, but with Jaquel, she smoked cigarettes.
Anne says, where did he get the money to pay the rent? He was working 14 jobs at the time. There was Texas Chicken and Popeye's Chicken. And hey, Chauncey Myers, we see you. We see you with that lovely PayPal. Thank you so much, Chauncey. Sweet. We're doing better. We're doing better. Everybody go to PayPal. Support the channel on PayPal for benefits.
And so she couldn't quit. So basically, I ended up getting her another relationship because she wouldn't stop smoking cigarettes.
All right. And tell me why you were bothered by her smoking cigarettes.
I don't like women that smoke cigarettes, and basically
Yeah.
I can't hardly breathe around cigarette smoke. So
Yeah. I want to go back to 1942. Okay? So, women never used to smoke in public, and they stayed at home. And I want to go back to 1942.
Okay.
and it's not healthy for you.
Now, during this period of time, what were your thoughts about?
You know what else isn't healthy for you? Bullets. Bullets are worse than smoking. Okay? It's like a smoking gun. Anything with smoke, bad. But bullets, top of the list.
Eating meat.
I don't eat meat. I don't believe in death. So I don't believe in killing God's creation. So
Yeah, I don't believe in death. And I don't believe in killing God's creation. So that's why I'm a vegetarian. Markeith, this is a double murder trial, son. And you're the defendant. For the murders. Where are you, Markeith? Is someone inside, Markeith? Is anybody home?
meat, I feel like God made animals just like He make us. We all the same flesh and blood. So I don't eat flesh and blood.
And how long have you had that belief system?
I haven't eaten meat in 10 years.
Okay. So it goes back 10 years?
Yes, sir.
But you work at Texas Chicken. You know, one little box of wings 12 pieces? 6 chickens had to die for that one box. At least. Maybe 12 if they only grow one wing due to, never having their feet touch the floor in their short, sad lifespan. Yeah. Gotta pay the bills, right?
Okay.
And weren't you dealing heroin and crack? I mean, that also kill people?
Do you practice any religions?
No, I don't believe in religion.
Why?
Because religion is mass confusion and separation.
Okay, but you were just going on about all God's creations. And then the next line is, no, I don't believe in religion. Why are you a vegetarian? Because God made us all the same, flesh and blood, so I don't eat flesh and blood. And what about religion? No, I don't like any of that. Oh, no.
I believe God is about unity, and he's not about confusion. So religion just divide people and have people going against each other.
Okay. So you mentioned that you...
So Markeith, over 44 years of being smooth with the ladies, really loves that vowel sound within words. Anytime he gets a chance to say, what is it?
And he's not about confusion. So religion just divide people and have people going against each other.
Okay.
Confusion. God is all about confusion. And the other one is the I sound, the divide. Confusion is going to divide. It's like, okay, Markeith, can you just say it quickly without all the fucking drama? Does it have to be so drama? God's not about confusion. Religion going to divide. It's fucking hell. It's going to be a long trial. He's up there for quite a while. Hey, boom. And thank you for becoming a basic package member of Metrix. Thank you. That is great. Enjoy the benefits. Enjoy those benefits. Oh, I wish I could go back and experience all those benefits again right from the beginning. Oh, it was a moment in time. If anyone else wants to find out what that's like, become a member right now. Right now.
So you mentioned that you started dating Sadé. I want to start from the beginning. How did you meet Sadé?
From Facebook.
And how did that, can you explain how that happened and how you met her?
She sent me a friend request. Like a lot of females do. So I accept the friend request. I go to the page, make sure the page is real. So I like a couple of pictures for all my female friends. I like a couple of pictures. So with Sadé, I liked a couple of pictures of her. She had kids. I liked a couple of pictures of her kids, and I went off Facebook. So as soon as I went on Facebook, she jumped in my inbox with a private message. And then she's like, you know what all that liking lead to. So I hit her back.
Well, thank you, Anne. Anne says, thank you, I love the channel. Great, and we love our members, which means we love you.
I'm like, yeah, but I hear her back. I'm like, yeah, you cute and you fine and all that. I said, but what else you got to offer into a relationship? What your credit score is?
Why'd you ask her what her credit score was?
Because.
Okay, this is a big thing, isn't it? This is a big thing for him. Markeith, you will notice, loves the chance to, what is in his own mind, show off his qualities. What does that mean? Well, let's break it down. Markeith's qualities in his mind are the fact that he does, yeah, you fine and all that, but what else you got to offer? What your credit score is. what your credit score is. Why are you treating me like I'm some goddamn fool? He says that at one point. I love that. What your credit score is. Yeah, you fine. And I mean, in his mind, he's showing the jury that he's not solely driven by carnal lust, that he has forethought and thinks ahead before entering into a sacred union. I gotta hear it again, and maybe even again after that, because it is beautiful. I mean, I'm touched. Let's go back. Oh, that's too much.
And then she's like, you know what all that liking lead to. So
Okay.
Pictures
So this
fall.
is, you know what all that liking will lead to. So he's making it. I think he probably said that to her. I guess the prosecutor would bring him up on that if they'd have that on record, wouldn't they? So yeah, maybe she did say that. So what? So what? I mean, apart from, hey, Sadé, we all wish you'd have had a lot better judgment, and we hope future young beautiful women will also exercise better judgment before contacting Markeith on Facebook. What your credit score is. I think he did that to think to himself, I wonder if I could get her to take out a loan in her name, but for me. What your credit score is. I gotta try that one. I mean, what a line. Is she supposed to be impressed? Oh, my man is so financial, and I don't know. What would be the thing to be impressed about? That he's what is the word? Fiscally prepared.
All my female friends, I like a couple pictures. So with Sadé, I liked a couple pictures of her. She had kids. I liked a couple pictures of her kids, and I went off Facebook. So as soon as I went off Facebook, she jumped in my inbox with a private message, and then she's like, you know what all that liking lead to. So I hit her back. I'm like yeah, but I hit her back. I'm like, yeah, you cute and you fine and all that. I said, but what else you got to offer into a relationship? What your credit score is?
Why'd you ask her what her credit score was?
Because I'm not, at this time in my life, I wasn't just looking for sex. I wanted kids, and I wanted to be in a relationship so I could try to have kids. And then I wanted a female that got...
Because I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I'm 44 years... Well, he wouldn't have been at that time. Let's say 40. I'm 40, and I just don't know if I've got enough people in my life to completely control... there's a bunch that I control already. But I thought if I could raise a family, then I could have people under my control for the entire period of their existence, from birth. And then they'd really be under my control. That's all it is, right? I wanted to be a father, raise family, and...
other stuff going on.
Mr. Loyd, during your time, during this 2 years of 2015, 2014, 2016, did you ever have any problem meeting a woman?
No, sir.
Did you ever have any problem getting sex from a woman?
Yeah, well, how about the 4 years you did in fucking Colorado prison for assaulting a police officer? How about that? Any women up there? You have any trouble getting sex up there? Come on, you can tell. You can say.
woman?
No, sir.
Okay. And so when you say that this was a point in your life that you wanted something more, can you tell me what exactly did you want?
I wanted a family. I wanted a family. I wanted kids. I wanted my kids to be raised in the house with their mother and father, because I didn't get a chance to raise my son and daughter. So I was taken out of their life. So I wanted that.
Yeah, by the police for the crimes you committed.
And I missed that. So I wanted to have that.
And when you say you didn't get a chance to raise your son and your daughter, why was that?
Because I ended up going to prison on a drug conviction where
Yeah. Yeah.
they came into my.
Well, you knew the score. They planted that on me. They planted that on me.
Girl's house, and I was renting a room to one of my best friends, my homeboys, twin, who's in the stand who's in the audience right now. I was renting a room to him, and he had drugs in the house. So when they hit the house, I didn't know. When he come to find out, they had drugs in the house, even though he accepted his charge. Dealing with the federal system, he accepted his charge, but the house was in her name at the time, the female I was with. The house was in her name, so he accepted the charge, but they really wanted me too, so they was like, I could have went to trial and beat it, but they was telling me if I go to trial and beat this charge, they're going to put it on her too, because the house was in her name, the drugs was out of her house. So in order for them to leave her alone, I accepted the drugs too, even though I didn't know it was in there. So I ended up doing like 12 and a half years on that sentence.
So you did a 12 and a
12 and a half years, huh? Well, at least you're used to the food. Enjoy the vegetarian diet. Is that it's probably a smart thing to do in prison, right? You are never, ever gonna get any meat worth having again in jail, right? Not even some, like, fucking disgusting chicken nugget that's, like, passable. Not even a turkey Twizzler, right? Just reconstituted fucking pig nipples and assholes. All mashed up and put into a sloppy Joe. If ever there was a time to be a vegetarian, I think going to do a 12-and-a-half-year sentence in fucking federal prison is probably the point where you make the move, right?
half-year sentence in federal penitentiaries around the country.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And when did you get out?
I got out. I got locked up in 1998. I got out 2014.
Okay. And so when you got out, what were your thoughts about changing your life and making a new life for yourself?
When I got out, got a job. Where I worked at, I knew at the time when I was young, they had stuff called a labor pool. So that's where all the smokers can go at and get jobs to do the little jobs, and they get their little money to do what they do. So I know I'm a convicted felon, and they make it hard for us coming up out the system because they want us to go back in. They don't want us to stay out. So I know that if a smoker can go get a job, they're not finna stop me. So I went where the smokers used to work at, and then I started working
And what were
for
you
labor
doing?
pools, doing construction work.
Okay. And so when you got out, were you on control release with the feds?
Yes,
Okay. And so you would report?
yes.
And
I
you were
report every
working?
month. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, so let's take you through from 2014 up to 2000, I guess, late 15, early 16. During that period of time, were you always working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And were you always reporting?
Yes, sir.
And were you always doing what they asked you to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so at some point you were in a halfway house, right?
Yes, sir.
How long were you in a halfway house?
I was in the halfway house for 3 months, sir.
Okay. And then they released you, and that's when you went and
I
met with your sister?
went to my sister's house.
Okay. During that period of time, was there a time when you were homeless?
Yes, sir.
Where were you living?
I was living inside my car.
Okay. And where would you park the car?
I would park the car sometimes.
Man, I actually feel sorry for that car. What a drag. You just want to park up for the night. You know, the car just wants to park up for the night and be left alone, and he's got this guy sleeping inside him.
in front of my sister's house, and I sleep in the car. I just park the car anyway and just sleep in the car.
Okay.
And at the time, I think I ended up getting 2 cars. So I have my clothes in one car, and I'll work in the other car.
And so,
Wow, so it was almost like having a trailer, right? Hey, come to my house. Well, it's not a house, it's a trailer. Well, not a trailer exactly. I mean, it is on wheels, but it's a car, and it's a 2-door Toyota Solara. I mean, it's not a big car. It's not like a nice big station wagon where you can put the seats down in the back and have a fully, 6-7 foot space to lie down in. No. It's a 2-door. But it's like a trailer house.
now we're back to 2016. When do you go to work for Texas Chicken?
I went to work for Texas Chicken in 2000. I want to say end of 14 or 15, because I'm trying to, probably 14, because in 2014, I ended up getting a 2015 Nissan Altima, and I was using that to also work in too.
Okay, and so what did you do with Texas Chicken?
Delivered food, and sometimes worked at the drive-through, but my main job was deliver food.
All right, so people would call in orders and you would deliver the food to them.
Yes, sir.
What kind of money were you making from Texas Chicken?
In Texas Chicken, I was making $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week?
Yes, sir.
With your payroll and your tips?
With my payroll and my tips.
Okay. And how much was your rent that you were paying at the house that you were living in?
My rent was $1,100, and my lights was close to $3 or $4.
Okay. And so after you moved into this house on the 18th, did there come a time when some other people moved in as well?
Yes, yes.
And who were they?
The first person moved in, one of my friends called me. He do subleases, and he said he had this female. Her name was Little Bit. He had this female, and she didn't have anywhere to stay, and she didn't have anywhere to go. He was like, "Do I have anywhere?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was staying in the house by myself, so I'm like, "Yeah, I got a room. She can come stay here." So I had her come stay. I let her stay like the first 3 or 4 weeks for free because she didn't have anything, and then she started paying me $200 every other week.
Okay. And did you have other people move in?
Yes. My brother moved in because
What's your brother's name?
Barry Jacobs.
Okay.
He moved in. He's a truck driver, so he's back and forth. He moved in. At first, it was a Spanish lady. She moved in. Her and her 3 kids. They moved in the back room. It was like, I guess you want to call it like a townhouse or something. It's a back room where it's the big room, and you got the sink. The sink inside the room, and plus you got a bathroom. But that was hooked up to the back of the house, and a Spanish lady and her 3 kids, they moved in there. I didn't know her, but somebody came to me and was.
It sounds like you're talking about a studio bedsit. As far as I understand it, a townhouse means it's a terraced house, right? Meaning it's a row of houses that are all sharing walls. So you got your front wall and your back wall, but side to side is another house, right? And then right at the end, you got your lucky people, and they can say that they live in a semi-detached house, right? That's what a townhouse is. But what he's describing is a studio bedsit where everything is one room. You've got your little kitchenette, right? You've got your bed that folds down from the wall, so you feel like you have you can just put it up which is a vacuumer's dream, I must say. Yeah, it's not a townhouse. It's a bedsit.
Like, she needed somewhere to stay, and I let her come too.
All right. So, did there...
You didn't insist and demand and make her feel guilty when she said, maybe. Yeah, I'll let you know if I want to move in. Why are you treating me like I'm some goddamn fool?
There come a time when you heard your cousin Glenn talk about living with you, did you?
Yes. Glenn came to after one of my son's friends. He was staying there because my son stayed there one time too before my brother came. Before my brother came, but his friend still stayed there. And when he left, it was a room open, and I told Glenn, him and his girl, they can come.
Okay. And what was Glenn's girlfriend's name?
Takora.
Okay, and what was her relationship with Sadé?
She was Sadé's friend.
Okay. So let's go back to the beginning with Sadé. So you met on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Did there come a time when you met in person?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury how that happened.
We talked for a while. You know, when you become Facebook friends, people will post stuff. You go in there, like it, comment. So it's a back and forth thing. So we end up exchanging numbers. We'll talk.
You see, what's kind of interesting is, I'm sure everybody remembers Facebook being, everywhere at one time, right? When it first started to be a thing, and then everybody was living on there 100% of the time. I mean, it was almost like people didn't use the internet for anything else, right? Which is, thank fuck that's over. But for Markeith, while we were all free out doing that, he was in jail with no Facebook, right? And didn't get Facebook until, he said he was on a 12.5-year sentence, and there was also a 4-year sentence, but I think that was 99 to 03 or something. But okay, so let's say he was away for the first 10 years of Facebook. So when he got out, he was all over Facebook, just like everyone was when it came out, right? But you see what I mean? So he's got this delayed... Everyone else has moved on. They're on Twitter now. They're on Instagram, and he's like Facebook. I comment and I like and comment.
We talked for a minute, and on September 16th, that's the first day I went and picked her up.
Okay. So September 16th of 2016 was the first time that you actually met her in person?
Yes. No, it wasn't the first time. The first time I picked up, I met her one time because she started working at a club that I did security for. Okay.
And so you saw her there?
Yes, because she called me one, but she went live, and she was like, she at the club. And I'm like, where you at? She said, I'm at Flash Dancers. I'm like, man, I work there.
Man, Anne has got to be lonely in the chat. Look, it's like her own private show. Somebody say hello to Anne. You're so rude. So rude.
She's like, yeah, I'm working there. And come to find out, she had worked there like a week while I was doing security, but I didn't pay her attention because there's a lot of girls in there. And I never mess with none of the girls because I didn't come to work for this. I come to work. And if you start dealing with the females, they gonna cause a problem. So I never dealt with any of the girls in the club.
And he calls them the females. If you start dealing with the females, you're gonna cause a problem. Like he's the like Mufasa. He's the Lion King, right? Start dealing with them females.
You said live.
Simba. What does he say? Everything Everything you see exists in a delicate balance. As king, you need to understand that balance and respect all the creatures, from the crawling ant to the leaping antelope. Our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. I just can't wait to be king.
What does that mean?
Facebook.
It's probably his favourite movie that he watched was Sadé, thinking that the Elton John song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, would be a mood setter. Again, he was in prison when the Lion King came out originally, so there's definitely an arrested development. Chauncey, boom! We saw your PayPal. We saw your PayPal. We love it. It's great. What do you think about this cool icon in the top right corner? Look at that. It's so white. It's subtle, but it's there, right? Constantly. Forever.
Live, when you go live and it's recording and everybody watching, whoever your friend, or if it pays public, whoever watching.
All right. And is that something that happened quite a bit on your Facebook, that
Yes.
friends went live?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's go back to when you got out of prison. When did you start Facebooking?
As soon as I got out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you say that
And then every day, all day.
you Facebooked a lot?
Yes, yes. I was addicted to Facebook.
Okay. So you knew who she was. You had met her once before at this club, and now you were telling us how you were picking her up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so she called me. We ended up hooking up, so she was like, come get her. So I came to pick her up from my mom's house, and I picked her up. We went out. We hung out, and I was just watching her to see what kind of person she was. So when I first picked up, she came out, and she had on some shorts, booty shorts. So I was gonna say something, but I didn't say anything. So I just let her be her. I just watched to see what kind of person I was dealing with.
Why was that important to you, and what did the booty shorts mean?
Because a queen don't dress like that. You're exposing yourself to the world. I don't agree with that. I wouldn't want my woman doing that.
When you see a queen, what do you mean a queen?
My sisters.
Your sister's your actual biological sister?
My sisters or the good of anybody, any people.
A queen don't dress like that. A queen don't dress like that. Not a queen, not my queen. And, okay, so now he's allotting himself the power and decision-making, the decision-making power to say, okay, I don't want you to wear this. I want you to wear that. And if you're going to do this, you need to wear this. That's called abusive control.
Okay.
Not just my biological sisters, my sisters, my mothers.
All women. My mother is my sister. Even a female dog is my sister. Can you just be clearer? A queen don't dress like my sister. And my sister is my wife. All sisters.
My daughters, then my queens, my people.
Now,
My queen, my
we've known each
daughters,
other
my
for a
queen
while.
sister
I've been
people.
your lawyer for a while.
Yes, sir.
Have you referred to people
I bet that's been
that are
fun.
not your biological family members as sisters and mothers and daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In our conversations.
Yes, sir.
So when you're talking,
We've got to keep an eye on this defense attorney. I mean, he apparently is or was at the time, the most expensive defense attorney in Florida. And you know, Markeith didn't get the death penalty for Sadé. He was found guilty and got life. And then he was trialed for Debra Clayton, the angel cop that he not only gunned down, but went back, stood over her body, and emptied the clip into her chest. This fantastic angel cop. I mean, you are not going to have a good time in jail. Yeah, I forgot my thought. Doesn't matter.
About that, you're not just talking about your family, you're talking about you consider
Everybody.
Okay. And so tell us what happened. You said she was wearing booty shorts.
Yeah,
so let her be herself. Tell us what happened.
So we go out to clubs. And she's drinking. She smokes, and then I didn't have a problem with the smoking because I smoke when I can, but if I don't, I won't.
Okay, what are you talking about? What you smoke? Smoke what?
Smoke weed.
Okay. So were you smoking weed during this period of time?
No, I couldn't. I was on probation.
Okay. So because you were on probation, you couldn't smoke?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I always make sure that I respect the law, okay? And I don't believe in killing God's creatures.
Did you ever smoke while you were on probation?
Yes, I did one time, yes.
Did you get caught?
No, I told him.
You told him?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
He just told me don't do it no more. He made me start taking a piss test every month. I would just get pissed like every 6 or 9 months. But it was a situation that happened, and I was just feeling some type of way, and I just smoked, and I smoked me a blunt, and I went and told him.
All right, and you told him about it?
Yes.
And once that happened, did you smoke anymore?
No.
Okay. And so we were talking about...
Yes, I did smoke one more time.
Okay. When was that?
With Sadé.
With Sadé?
Yes.
Okay. Was that early on in your relationship, or?
No, it was farther in the relationship.
Okay.
It was farther in the relationship. We was in front of her mom's house one time, and she wanted me to smoke with her. So I'm like, all right, I'll smoke one time with you, because I don't smoke. So we smoked, and then I guess the weed today, when I was young, because I went away when I was 22. So I don't know about all these crazy name weeds, but the weed today is too strong to me. So I was in the car, I smoked with her, and it had my whole body hurting. So I'm like, oh my God, my whole body was hurting. I'm like, Sadé, you got this. I thought it was a sign from God, because if we is doing this to a grown person, what you think is doing to a fetus that's trying to develop a brain? And I know weed has cleared some.
Well, that's not necessarily a sign from God, Markeith, so much as it is just a conscious thought, right? That's just an observation. But no, God has this guy on speed dial. He's the chief disciple, basically the embodiment of the Almighty on earth, right? Earthly God. The Cyclops Jesus. Yeah, so he did lose an eye in the arrest.
Some of my memory from my years as a youth smoking weed. So I know as a child trying to develop a brain what it's doing to a fetus.
You mentioned that you thought it was a sign of God.
Yes.
How often do you feel that you have signs of God come into your life?
I have them a lot.
A lot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you remember how far back you remember that those signs have been a part of your life?
Yes, sir.
How far back?
From when I was about 7.
7 years old?
Yes, sir.
All right. And when was it the first time that you felt that there was a sign from God?
Dealing with Sadé,
No, when you were 7.
dealing with racism.
Well, what do you mean racism?
As far as when I was young, so I used to watch Roots, Mississippi Burning, and stuff like that. And I just watched what was happening.
Mississippi Burning. I think that's widely regarded. Oh, hang on. No. I'm thinking of A Time to Kill. Mississippi Burning is with Gene Hackman, right? Okay, that's classic. I mean, it's no In the Heat of the Night. You know, let's do Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger.
Well, I used to watch what was happening to us. And so,
Who's us?
black people at the time with that, dealing with that situation.
And is that
Yeah, but you know, Mississippi Burning wasn't in Orlando. Guess where it was?
something that you felt your entire life?
All my life.
Brian! Good morning. Good morning, Brian.
And if somebody went on your Facebook and read some of the things that you say, would they clearly recognize that that's something that's important to you?
Yes, and some probably are going there and misinterpret things too. And I explain things too, because I would use the word crackers. If I use the word cracker, that don't mean I'm talking about you, because a cracker is any color. A cracker, that word came from.
I like the version in Dangerous Minds. Remember Michelle Pfeiffer? They call her white bread instead of cracker. I like that. White bread.
Came from slavery days, when the overseer was cracking the whip. That's where the word cracker come from. But we just use the word cracker, or anyone use the word cracker loosely, but that's what the word cracker come from. Just like we use.
I'm not sure that's true. I thought it connected with the white bread thing because crackers are bleached flour, right? They're all white inside. They're only yellow on top because of the baking process. So he's saying that crackers, the term cracker, comes from the overseers cracking the whip. Maybe that does make sense. Should we look it up? Can we get that verified by the Googles? Or Al? Where's our buddy Al? Where does the term cracker come from? Cracker is a long-standing, often derogatory term for poor, rural, white Southerners, particularly in Georgia or Florida, that originated in the 18th century. It likely stems from 16th century Elizabethan English, meaning a braggart or boaster. Later describing rural settings, cattle drivers who cracked whips or handled punishing enslaved people. Despite its derogatory history, some rural white Southerners have adopted cracker, as in Florida cracker, as a point of pride, referring to their pioneer heritage. Pioneer. I don't know if you can pioneer Florida.
Use nigger loosely, they use cracker loosely, but that don't mean it's racist. I got white sisters and brothers that I've been raised with, slept in the same bed with. So, but I explain that to my Facebookers when I go.
Hey, Kosher Style, look, yeah, this is great. There's a new feature. Everybody should hype the Metrix videos. There's a hype button now. I don't know what it does, but it's all the hype at the moment. It's all the rage. Do that, because that's got to be great, huh? Thank you, Kosher Style. Metrix, I hyped your video from yesterday 3 times. Had to go out and go back in 2 times to do so. Helps boost algorithm for you. Great, great. Brian says, I heard the whip thing before, and I think it's accurate. There's a term called Florida cracker, which are the colonialists in Florida, obviously. Okay, good. I mean, yeah, and Al also confirmed it. Fascinating.
Going there because I do use the word cracker.
Right.
But I explain them too what the word means and where it comes from.
So going back to Sadé, you have the first date, and so what happens as a result of the first date?
So she was drinking a lot, so she was kind of tipsy, but she handles her liquor, so she stays the night with me. So we sleep in the same bed, but I don't try to have sex with her because I don't want to have sex with a person that's under the influence. I ain't got to do it to get sex. Sex come easy. So I waited the next day. We got up, we showered, and the next day we end up having sex. So
I think he tried. I think he tried. No. We didn't have sex that day because I was being noble. Yeah. No, I made the decision. I am not going to have sex with somebody under the influence. Won't do it. Can't do it. He tried.
So I pulled out a condom, and then she was like, don't use it. So I'm like, hold up. I said, don't use it.
Hold up. Don't use it.
Like, you must finna commit yourself to me, because I don't just have unprotected sex with anybody. Like, if I have unprotected sex, I'm consider you my wife, and that's what I believe. So I'm like, you.
What the fuck? Okay. So now, if we do that, you are my property. As long as we understand that me putting it in you bareback is it's like signing the deed to your soul, and I have the key. It's a contract, okay?
You must finna commit to me. And then she was like, yeah, don't use it. So I didn't use it. We had unprotected sex.
All right. And did you start seeing?
Kosher Style says, this guy is a disgusting example of a human being. Yeah, we've noticed too. And did you see the bit a little while ago where, what did he say? He said, yeah, you cute, you fine, but what else you got to offer the relationship? What your credit score is. I just love these bits of Markeith Loyd's testimony where he thinks he's elevating himself, but and showing himself to be a well-constructed man with his head screwed on, not following his dick around. or something like that, you know, and he comes off as just the worst fucking possible spouse or partner for anybody to be with. There's not a single person on the planet Earth that is not better off because this guy is in jail forever and will be put to death. That's we solved a problem there. We definitely, you know, we solved a problem. Humanity solved a problem.
Her on a regular basis at that point?
She started basically staying with me off rip.
So from that point on, she kind of moved in with you?
Yes, she was bringing stuff in slowly.
All right. And so, do you remember the first time that you went to her house?
The first time with the house when I went and picked her up, but I didn't go in.
That was the first time.
That was the first
Do you
time.
remember the first time you went to her house and met her family?
I think I first met her mom then. I can't remember when it was, but I came out there and I was playing with the kids. I think her mom and dad came up. I'm not sure, but I was out there playing with her 2 kids. She had 2 little boys, Sean and Titus.
Okay. And those were Sadé's children?
They were Sadé's kids.
All right. And when you met her mom, tell the jury about how that relationship was and what happened.
Well, I guess her mom felt like I was too old for her daughter, or however she felt. But she was negative. She was negative. She was disrespectful. But I always respected her for Sadé alone. And then also when I met her husband, he was always respectful to me. So that's his castle. He the king of his house, and I come over and I'm gonna respect her whether she disrespect me or not. I still respect her.
Did you go inside the house?
Yes.
Okay. When the mother was present, were you allowed inside the house, or did you go inside the house?
I went inside the house when her mother was present probably 2 times. No, probably 3 times. Cause I think we had family night one time where it was her mother and her husband. It was Ron and Tammy. And I think Dominique was there, and her grandmother was there, her mother's mom, and I was there. We was watching. It was movie night or something. But Sadé, she was in the garage or whatever. She left me in there by myself.
And would you go over to the house where you would not go inside the house? You just hang outside?
Yes, after the Thanksgiving situation.
Okay.
Matter of fact, at the next day, because we went back for leftovers. After the next day, I stopped going in there.
So she started living with you sometime shortly after September 16th, and was she there every night?
Yes, mostly. She would go home every now and then.
Okay. And give us an idea of what your routine was during that period of time.
I worked at Texas Chicken from 6 at night to 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. We deliver late. And so during the day, I basically get me some rest. Or if she wanted to do anything, we'll do something together.
And what was she doing during this time?
When I met Sadé, she didn't have a job. Okay. She didn't have a job the whole time I was with her. She worked one night at one of the clubs as a bartender at one of the clubs she used to be at. She worked one night at the club, but then the next day, she said the dude wanted her to dress more provocative for the gentleman's club. He wanted her to dress more provocative. I'm like, no, you ain't got to do that. So
she never went back?
No, she never went back. So she went. So I asked her, I'm like, what's excuse me, what do the goals you have? Like, what's your long-term goal and short-term goal? She was like, her short-term goal is to be a real estate agent. And her a real estate agent.
Real estate agent, okay.
And her long-term goal is to LBGQYN. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Dealing with babies, delivering babies.
Okay.
So when she said that, I'm like, well, go ahead and sign up to the class. And she was like, right now? I'm like, yeah, right now. You said it's what you want to be, what you waiting on. And she like, I'm gonna pay for it. I said, I got it. Go ahead and sign up. So she signed up to real estate school. And she signed up to real estate school, so.
Did you pay for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So she signed up to real estate school. The first day I took her to school, because she told me, she said she tried it before, but she didn't get it. She said the relationships she was getting in, the dudes she would be with, they were always like be in the clubs, or it was street dudes. So, they're in the streets, the clubs, they doing whatever. And she said she wasn't able to stay focused, and she was like, she just needs somebody to help her keep her focused. So the first day I took her to school, I dropped off, I go home, go to sleep. So lunchtime, 12 o'clock, I come back, pick her up, take her to lunch, drop her back off, go back home, go back to sleep, come back at 3 or 3:30 to pick her up from school, then at 6 o'clock, it's about time for me to go to work. So the next day, excuse me. So that day when I picked her up, she was like, what you was doing? I'm like, I'm at home sleep. So she was thinking I'm probably out here like doing stuff. I'm like, man, I'm at home sleep. I got to get me some rest for work. So the next day when I took.
Yeah, I think I heard that excuse before. Where you been? Home, sleep. Who you been with? Nobody. Where you been? Home asleep.
With the school, I brought her to school. I'm like, when you are ready for lunch, I'm gonna be outside. And she was like, what you finna do? I said, I'm finna sleep in the car. She's like, you finna sleep in the car? I'm like, yeah. You told me to help you keep you focused. I don't need you worry about what I'm doing. I ain't doing that. I need you to worry about school. I'm gonna be in this car, sleep, waiting for you to come out. So I would sleep in the car. She come out, I take her to lunch. When she go back in, I stay asleep in the car. And when she come out, when school over with, we go home.
Now, did she have reason to?
So he is waiting outside her work all day. You see, I think it was more of he's saying, yeah. No, she accused me of cheating. So to show her that I could be trusted, I said, I'm going to park outside your work and sleep in the car all day until you come out and it's time to take you home. But what I think was going on was he was spying on her and stalking her and putting control pressure on her. And it's just an ugly thing, isn't it? But he dresses it up as his commitment to her. Huh? Fucking crazy motherfucker.
Believe that you were kind of fooling around on her?
No, not at that time. No, sir.
Later on?
Later on, yes, sir.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Now, did there come a time when you found out she was pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, tell the jury about that.
So we had sex on September the 16th, the first day. So
thanks for ruining September the 16th for me. Okay, nobody ever have sex on September the 16th again. The day is off the calendar.
Comes October the 1st, she was like, I didn't have no period. I didn't have my period this month. So I'm like, well, when you usually have your period? She said around by in the 20s. So I'm like, all right. We went and bought, what you call them, a pregnancy test. When they bought a pregnancy test, we took a pregnancy test, it came back negative. So we ended up waiting like a week and took another one, and then it came back positive that she was pregnant.
Okay, and so that was in October.
Yes.
And at some point, do you take her to a clinic to get a sonogram?
Yes, we go to a clinic, and we went there like a couple times.
Okay.
a couple
Was there
times.
an occasion that you actually filmed video of that?
Yes, we was live. I was live as they were doing the sonogram. Said the baby was, said you better get some, what they said, they told us you better get you some running shoes because this baby standing on his head. So I was happy. We live, we coming out, and when she comes out, people probably, a lot of people didn't pick up on it, but she live, she got the phone now. She's live, we get in the car. Then she's like, I need to check. I need to check when I conceive. And then we just going live, and we kept going on about our business.
What did that mean to you?
I already knew.
You knew what?
I feel like she was pregnant before I got with her.
Okay. And how'd you feel about that?
I didn't care. I wanted the baby.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, any opportunity to control someone from birth, I was all over that. No matter, who's the father. What's mine is mine.
Care?
Because I take care of kids that are not mine anyway. And I wanted the baby. I'm a convicted felon. I can't go adopt one. I wanted to raise a child.
Judge, I now move Defense Exhibit Q, which
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, this will be received without objection as Defense Exhibit number 9.
and I need to have it published, if you can help me.
Okay, sure. You need to hand it to the clerk just to mark it first,
Oh, I'm sorry.
please. Thanks. 11? Defense 11?
The judge is pretty good through this trial, too.
No. I'll momentarily admit it as 11, but we're going to check the numbers because I don't believe this is 11. I believe this is 9. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, publish it. Oh, okay. I'm going to sit down. What are we looking at, Markeith?
The sonogram of my child.
Your sound pad. Turn it up.
I gotta take my dog out to the street. She does that at the most inappropriate times. But I'm gonna leave this playing. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Can we have a moment, Judge? Their sound dead. Can you use this? You know how to do this? See if I have it on.
Well, I copied it straight from there.
Who helped him?
Not too loud.
Can you hear it?
I got the sound is. They're supposed to be.
Judge, can we have a moment?
Trying to see how. Yeah. X out of that. Go back to where you first. Gotcha. All right. That's not the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, we're not seeing anything.
You got it?
No, we got it.
Okay.
Oh, please. You heard of me?
Cold up here. Cold.
Oh, wow. That child is active.
Yes. I need to get a heartbeat, but.
Oh, mostly still.
Okay. So he was like, what is this too?
Well, I'm gonna look through, but I haven't
Okay.
looked up through.
So, okay.
This is your baby. Head down. This is mine.
Yeah.
Feet are up. This is like. So, yes, he's literally on his head.
So the baby's standing
Down his
on her
head.
head.
He's down already?
No, he's actually like this. Like the head is on the floor on the bed, and the feet are right here by my.
So he's
So he's not this way. He's this way.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
So when you stand up, he'll be on his, what,
No problem when we stand up, but. It's already doing gymnastics and in the womb.
I think you guys better get track shoes ready for when he's born.
Right.
He or she.
He doing headstand, you gotta do it, boy. What did measurement do?
Tells me how far along you are. She is. Oh, it's the height. So, that's about 12 weeks and 4 days. So June 17th is your due date. Okay.
I still don't feel pregnant.
Your abs still showing.
Like, look.
You know. Did I get all the gel or do you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, they'll go away.
Yeah, right.
Actually, you probably 12 weeks or not, like that. Like my daughter-in-law was.
They don't know yet. The last time
Yeah.
they didn't see anything, so we just came back because they wanted to see. Because she wasn't far along.
Yep.
So how long before they be able to tell it was a boy or girl?
16 weeks.
16. Okay, so.
4 more weeks.
Yeah, you have to have been seen by a doctor. Are you under doctor's care yet? Have you? Okay. Yeah, so in 4 weeks, just give us a call. It's $35.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have your medical, you have insurance and everything, right? That one's 20. This one's 12.
Oh, okay.
So your baby's like laying this way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now that you're standing up, he's not on his head, but when you were laying down, he was actually laying like this.
Okay.
So he was head down.
Oh, he's not that big. So this is 20.
This is 20.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he's still pretty little.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. The baby on his head. The baby standing on his head. Got a gangster in there.
We ain't seen him. Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so happy. 2, just 1. 12 weeks and 4 days, she said. 12 weeks. I'm finna calculate when I got pregnant. 12 weeks and 4 days.
Hit the lock for me. She told me that's a girl because she won't be still, I bet. Girl ain't acting more than boy. That lady told us to buy some track shoes. Oh, that no right on their head. All right, y'all, we out.
Cooling.
Ken, thanks, bro.
What's happening?
So,
What is going on? What is going on? I gotta go back a little bit.
so this is 20.
This is 20.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he's still pretty little.
Yeah.
Not this way, he's this way.
I need to see this. Well, we can't see it. No, we got it.
Okay.
Weeks. You heard that name?
Cold up here. Cold.
Oh, wow.
Did he just say it's cold back here? Well, maybe you should wear a jacket. Everyone else is wearing a jacket. He wants to control the heat in the room too, you know? And that's every single opportunity he gets for control. So funny. Predictable.
That child is busy.
Active.
Yes. I need to get a heartbeat, but.
Oh, it's the sonogram. Okay.
Oh, what's this?
Okay. So he was like, what is this too?
Well, I'm gonna look through, but I haven't really looked through, so.
Okay.
This is your baby. Head down. This is mine.
Yeah.
Feet are up. This is like. So, yes, he's literally on his head.
So the baby standing
Not on his
on
head.
their head.
This way.
He's down already?
No, he's actually like this. Like the head is on the floor and the bed, and the feet are right here by my.
So he's
So he's not this way. He's this way.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
So when you stand up, he'll be on his,
Don't problem when we stand up. But it's already doing gymnastics and in the womb.
I think you guys better get track shoes ready for when he's born.
Right.
He or she.
He doing headstand, you gotta do it, boy. What did measurement do?
Tells me how far along you are. She is. Oh, it's the height. So, it's about 12 weeks and 4 days. So June 17th is your due date.
I still don't feel pregnant.
Your abs still showing.
Like, look.
You know, did I get all the gel or do you?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
fine.
they'll go away.
Yeah, right.
Actually, you probably 12 weeks and that's like that. Like my daughter-in-law was.
They don't know yet. The last time,
Yeah.
they didn't see anything, so we just came back because they wanted to see. Because she wasn't far along.
Yep.
So how long before they be able to tell it was a boy or girl?
16 weeks.
16. Okay, so
4 more weeks.
Yeah, you have to have been seen by a doctor. Are you under doctor's care yet? Have
Yes.
you? Okay. Yeah, so in 4 weeks, just give us about $35.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have your
Let's talk
you
this
have
size.
insurance and everything, right? That one's 20. This one's 12.
Oh, okay.
So your baby's like laying this way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now that you're standing up, he's not on his head, but when you were laying down, he was actually laying like this.
Okay.
So he was head down.
Oh, he's not that big. So this is 20.
This is 20.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he's still pretty little.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. The baby on his head. The baby standing on his head. Got a gangster in now.
We seen him.
Ice cold, CJ.
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. 2, just 1. 12 weeks and 4 days, she said. 12 weeks. I'm finna calculate when I got pregnant. 12 weeks and 4 days.
Hit it lock for me. She told me that's a girl because she won't be still, I bet. Girl ain't acting more than boy. That lady told us to buy some track shoes. Oh, that man was running on their head. All right, y'all, we out.
Cooling.
Ken, thanks, bro.
So, okay, do I count?
All right, we out of here.
Wow. That was a good donkey. We out of here. But you know he says that every time they set off in a vehicle, right? We out of here. We out of here. We out of here. And says, kosher style, there really are a lot of crazy cases out of Florida. And Wisconsin, right? I mean, fuck. But also, both of those states have more open access to... There's more televised trials out of those two states than any others, I think. Probably. At least the ones I watch. They're basically all Florida or Wisconsin. And that's not necessarily because there's more crimes there, or stranger crimes, but there's more access. The laws.
Mr. Loyd, how were you feeling knowing that you were going to have a child at that moment?
I was happy.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you...
I figured I could have this kid running drugs for me in 4 years. As soon as he can ride one of those little tricycle things, I'm gonna put a sack on his back, stuff it with crack, and tell him to bring home the money.
You had 2 older children.
Yes.
What are their names and how old are they?
I got a daughter. Her name is Kiana Loyd. She'll be 25 in November, and my son, he's a junior, and he'll be 21 in November.
As a jointure. What's his name? As a jointure.
Kiana Loyd, she'll be 25 in November, and my son, he's a junior, and he'll be 21 in November.
Now, so this was approximately when, this ultrasound? What was the date? Approximately.
I think around December 6th.
During this period of time that you were together, was there some conflict that occurred between you both about her marijuana use, her eating meat?
Yes.
Can you explain to the jury about that?
Basically, like I said, I don't believe in death, and I believe God created animals the same way He created us, flesh and blood, and even the Word says that. So, and then, like, I follow signs, and when I stopped eating meat, and I would use the restroom, and my feces was green. So I'm looking down. You know, I've been wrong so long. Now when I got right, I'm thinking it's wrong. So I'm like, what's wrong with me? And so I'm always searching. So I start back eating meat to see what it does, and it start back turning my feces brown. So I stopped back eating meat.
Man, I guess you'll do anything in jail to just pass the time, right? I wonder what color I can turn my shit. Oh, look, it's green.
And it started back turning green. Depends on how healthy I'm eating. And I think I read something, or I seen something on TV where the doctor said where it says your feces means something. So I was searching. I think why my feces green. And I always teach people about nature, like we got to be one with nature. Even like the trees give off, I forgot what they give off something they give off oxygen that help us breathe, and we give off something from our bodies that help the trees grow also. And when nature, I was in prison in Colorado. I was inside a mountain, in federal prison inside a mountain. And so I came out one day.
Did he say inside a mountain or beside a mountain?
I'm saying to myself, I look, I just see so much life. I see so much green, the trees, the earth, and then it hit me. I'm like, damn. So I felt like God was sending me the sign, like, this what it is. So it hit me. When nature is alive, it's green, the grass and the trees. When nature is dead, it's brown. And they say you are what you eat, so you really are what you eat. So if you take in death, death go follow. And when you start eating how God created you to eat, your feces is going to come out green. It depends on how healthy you eat. Because the grass and the leaves, they just don't go from green to brown. They'll go from a lighter green to a yellow to a brown. They go to dying off. So I follow signs from God, and that was a sign to me.
So during this period of time that you found that she was pregnant, did you talk to her about your thoughts and your desire of how, of whether she should be using marijuana or eating meat? Can you explain what you talked to her about? And
yes, and even with one of the texts, because my boss had asked me to borrow, because I used to help the store out too. I would lend the money, because it wasn't a big franchise. I think they had like 2 stores, so I would lend the money. I saved my money good, so I would lend the money to buy chicken or whatever for the store from the big Sam's Club, whatever we used to go at to buy the stuff. So he asked me to borrow $600 at the time. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I ain't got no money on me, because I usually keep a couple $1,000s on me. So I'm like, all right, let me, I got to go to the house and get it, because I ain't got the number, because I stopped carrying money because I had to be getting robbed. So when I go to the house, I go in the house. She don't know I'm coming home, though, because there was one of the texts I text too in the text message. So I come home, I open the door. It's a pretty scene. She on the bed. She got the plaque, what you call them, screen cards, flash cards. She studied her homework for real estate school. She got the music playing. I come in, damn. I'm like, all right. But then I look, I see a big ham sandwich on the bed. I'm like, what that is? Then she was like, oh, I was just home.
I see a big ham sandwich on the bed. I'm like, what that is? Oh, how annoying, huh? You're studying with your flashcards, you're hungry, you have a ham sandwich, then this guy walks in. What that is? It's too much, Markeith. Fuck off out of here.
Hungry, and I ain't want to cook nothing to eat. I'm like, Sadé, you could have cooked something to eat. I said, you could have called me. You know I'd have came and brought you anything. I'm like, that's a lame excuse. So, and I went back to work, and that's when, and I texted her. That was one of the texts I texted. I'm like, I can't remember. It was like a long text. Basically, I was telling her, if you got to sneak and do stuff around me, go be with who you want to be with, so you can be happy. If I don't make you happy, like, leave. Leave if I don't make you happy. If you feel like you got to sneak and do stuff around me.
so you had caught her eating a ham sandwich, and that was something you didn't want her eating?
No, sir.
Because of your beliefs?
Yes, sir.
And you told her that if she wanted to go somewhere else, she should?
Yes.
All right. And so what happened after that?
And I went back to work. My boss was like, he was like, bro, you know what? I don't even need the money. I got money right here, because they own a bunch of houses and apartments. So he was like, I don't even need the money. I got the money right here. Somebody came and paid their rent. So I'm like, all right. So that was part of the text. Why I texted, I'm wondering, did God send me home to catch you eating meat? Because now come to find out, my boss don't even need the money.
So you thought that was a sign from God?
Yes, sir.
And that was something that happened on a regular basis, these signs of God.
Yes, sir.
So you mentioned that you were robbed. Tell the jury about how many times were you robbed?
2 times.
Okay. When was the first time?
I can't remember. It's probably in October.
Okay. Tell the jury what happened.
October. I got called out on a delivery to the Ivy Lane area. So I went to take the food to the Ivy Lane area. Like I said, Texas Chicken closes 4 in the morning. So if it closes 4 in the morning, we stop delivering at 3. That's Fridays and Saturdays. Every other day it closed 3 in the morning, so we stop delivering at 2 in the morning, and we go anywhere. So I got called to the Ivy Lane area. I went to the Ivy Lane area to deliver some food. So I'm knocking on the door that I got sent to. No one's answering, so I'm calling the number that they called from. So while I'm on the phone calling the number, I turn around, I got a gun in my face. There's 2 jits, they robbed me.
Okay, and what happened?
So I turn around, I'm like, what's up, jits? They were like, they just grabbed the bag of food and my phone out my hand, and then they took off running.
All right, and so that was the first time?
Yes, sir.
Is that the first or second?
That was the first time.
Okay, so when was the second?
The second time was, I remember the date because I had to fill out a police report because the first time they didn't get any money, so I didn't call the police, but I alerted my probation officer. So the second time I got called to the Pine Hills area for on Queensway Road. So when I got to the house that I got called to, I'm sitting in the car. It was one dude. He was standing out. He was on his phone. He was like, "Hold up, they coming." So I'm sitting in the yard. Wait, I'm not even paying attention because I'm on the phone with Sadé. I got an iPhone which she made me get. So I'm on the iPhone, but I got the iPhone in my pocket with the thing in my ear. I'm talking to her. Then I got another phone that I use for GPS. So I'm waiting, I'm talking to her, and I'm waiting, but I'm not even paying attention. If I would have paid attention, I would have seen that the door, it was a nice house, but the door, it had the lock thing on it, so it wasn't even nobody standing in the house, but I don't notice. So I'm talking to Sadé on the phone, and then there's another jit, he come around the back of the house, and he got a gun. So I try to roll back, but I couldn't go too fast because the houses and cars behind me. So they run up to the car, put the gun in the door. They're like, "Give us the money." So I parked the car. I get out the car. I'm like, "What's up, jit?" So other jit, he come around the corner. They taking the stuff out the car. I'm finna try to walk up on a jit and take this gun from him. But the other jit, he see what's going on. He was like, "Don't try to grab the gun. Don't try to grab that gun." And he backed back. They were like, give us the money. So I gave him the money that I had in my pocket, which was my money and the store money, because I probably make, every night I will make over $100 cash. I will leave every night. So I probably had like $100 and some dollars that I probably made for that night. I probably had like $400 of their money. So, and then Sadé called the police anyway because she hearing everything. So she called the police. She freaking out.
So Sadé was on the phone with you at the time.
While I was getting robbed.
And she called the police.
Yes, and she called up the Texas Chicken, like, "Where did y'all send him?" Well, I guess, "Where did y'all send him?" So that's how they know where I was. She called the Texas Chicken and got the address to where I was taking the delivery.
And did she come to the scene?
Yes, she came to the scene.
All right. Did she have anything with her?
No, she told me, but she left it in the car with Glenn and my brother. I'm like, "Why would you bring a gun? You know, you call the police."
You see, I wouldn't want to rub this guy just in case he talked to me. You know, he would owe me the money just to happen for me to have to listen to him speak. I mean, speaking of which, if you want to support the channel and support us having to listen to this guy, go to PayPal. Go to PayPal and support the channel on PayPal, because that's the best place to do it. Or coffee. Coffee's good too.
So she told you she had a gun in the car.
Yes.
Did you ever see it?
Yes.
Whose gun was it?
It was mine.
Okay. Why did you have that gun?
So the reality is that you put a gun in her car. Probably to stash it, because to hide from your probation officer. Yeah, she had a gun. And where did she keep it? In her car. And did you ever see it? Yes. And where did she get it? It was mine. We're getting to the truth. It took 4 questions, but we got there.
And when did you get that gun?
After the first time, and then I also had it for the neighborhood I stayed in, and also.
Man, I think I'm getting addicted to this nasal spray, this Vicks Inhalador. Wow, this is good. Solução para inalação por vaporização. There's too many sounds in this sentence. Solution for inhalation and vaporization. Ooh. Sweet relief.
Back in the day when I was young, people still think I had money. So I don't want anyone thinking I'm out here had it how I used to. They probably want to try to come take something from me. And then also, all on Facebook, I used to like help single parents, so I would paying people car notes.
Had money. People thought I had money. Look, Markeith, the only way you had money is if you took it from someone else. Because you're not going to get it at the Dixie Chicken, or what is it? Texas Chicken in Florida. Best in the state. Which one? The one you're in, or the one you're referring to in your own name? Best chicken in the state. It's called Texas, Alabama, Utah chicken. It's called Illinois chicken, and flag restaurant is in Colorado.
Light bills, phone bills, car insurance, and it's all on my page, because I always did that all my life, even when I was young.
Did there come a time that you started carrying a gun or guns?
Yes.
What was that?
After the second time I got robbed, so I know it's a street where it's a house where he just be at. So I went around it the next day. And I went to the house. It was an older dude in there that know me, I think he know of me. So I went over there. So I'm like, man, where them jits at? He was like, bro, I told them jits. Because I guess when they robbed me, they ran to the house. And I kind of figured it, but I didn't want to tell the police on them. So I went to the house. He was like, man, I told them jits came out here to my man, we robbed the chicken man. We just robbed the chicken man. And so he told them, I don't know why he told them, he was like, y'all robbed the chicken man. He was like, man, y'all ass dead. Y'all done robbed the chicken man. So now I'm like, no, man. I said, I don't want to kill them jits, bro. That shit ain't like that. I said, I was young. I used to do that little stupid, ignorant shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to kill them. I said, but tell them I want my money and my phone back. They can't be out here messing with people's shit, taking stuff from people. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, but I'm sneaking. I hollered at him and talked to him. So I left. So now I'm from the streets, even though I'm not in the streets now. So I know he done told these jits some shit which that wasn't even something I was gonna do. So now they probably thinking I'm trying to kill them or whatever. So I heard one of them ended up moving out of town. But the other one heard he was still around. They probably got friends and homeboys. So I'm sitting up. I punch a clock every day. They can call it up and order a 3-piece and have me come anyway and just knock me off. So I started carrying. Every time nightfall, I started loading up, and I started carrying 2 guns because the guns they had long clips hanging out of it. That's all in the report too.
Now, do you know whether Sadé was familiar with guns?
Yes.
Was she?
Yes, she told me, but I don't know how true that is right now. But she told me she had gun license.
Okay. Did there come an occasion when you were in bed with her and she grabbed your gun?
Yes, we was in the bed, she like both of us, we just be talking. So she talking trash, all right, so I'm talking trash. We always playing around with each other, wrestling, doing whatever. So we in the bed. I'm like, man, I'm from Carver Shores, that's a neighborhood. I'm like, Carver Shores, running city. Yeah, she was like,
Carver Shores, and she's from Richmond Heights, and he's like, Richmond Heights soft. But they're right next to each other, so funny.
I'm from Richmond Heights. Richmond Heights running. So I'm like, man, Richmond Heights soft. And then she like, shit, I'm from Richmond Heights. I'll put that fire on your ass. And she pulled out the pistol. So I'm looking like, man, you tripping.
Was that videotaped?
Yes, yeah, we were live. We was on Facebook Live. Yes. And then I was on federal probation, and so I'm like, man, I thought I deleted that.
Exhibit number P into evidence.
Any objections? Jim?
No, ma'am.
All right, this will be received without objection as defense exhibit number 10.
Publish it, Judge.
Granted.
He's got his computer. You sit down.
No, you real face. You's faker. You such a faker. Hey, I need all stylists. Call it all stylists. I need my hair done the right way at that. I don't need no crispy bangs. I don't need no imitation black spray on my hair. I need somebody who know what they doing. Because if not, I will talk shit and I will not pay your ass. Point blank, period. So if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that know how to do hair the right way, let a nigga know. He's not asleep, just to let y'all know.
Oh shit, I don't know, just did.
Right. Oh, we know how fast you go to sleep.
On everything.
Keith, wake up. We've come too far. And then
We know how fast you go to sleep. Do you think that's a comment to after the first time? Then it's lights out.
night for you to go to sleep now. Papi, Papi chulo. Papi, wake up, Papi. Calling all stylists. All stylists. I don't do that black shit in my hair. So I need somebody who know what they doing, who know how to grip some hair.
That's Sadé's mother with the blue pen in the front row, listening to her daughter, and you can imagine that's pretty tough. Calling all stylists. I don't want no crispy bangs. I don't do that black shit in my hair.
I just want to sew in. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. Bae. Wake up. Come on, let's go work out.
Shit.
Why? It's morning time. We go work out, then come home and go to sleep. If you go to sleep, I'm going to the gym. Baby,
You can go to the gym all you want.
I want you to go with me. You tired?
I'm definitely getting some sleep before I go to work.
Oh yeah, you do work today.
I work today, so I'm gonna sleep right before work. I want to be charged up. I gotta work all this.
You don't work until 6 though. Don't go to work till 6.
Oh, blood gang, red lights, red blanket, red pillows.
We are not Bloods. Do not believe that.
I'm a blood sympathizer. Off of Carver Shores. Y'all already know what it
All
is.
right, go back, go to sleep.
Y'all know where it started at.
Carver Shores. Carver Shores. I mean, it's a real point of pride. Do you want to check it out on the map? I'll see if I can find it.
Carver Shores.
Go to sleep.
She a hater. I don't know where she from.
Richmond Heights, 21 Jump Street. You already know. Willie Mays Parkway, all day, every day.
And
That's
Richmond
my
Heights ain't got
hood.
nothing on Carver Shores.
You a fuck ass lie. You a fucking you a lie.
Everybody already know.
You a lie.
The hardest hood in
Nah.
the-
Everybody already know.
Carver
Taliban
Shores.
gang. Taliban gang.
Carver Shores.
Taliban
We
gang.
find some new shit. I don't know.
Nah, this it's still rocking.
Richmond Heights ain't never been no
still,
Taliban.
We still rocking over. We still rocking. What you mean? I don't know what you talking about. You sleep. You sleep.
Richmond Heights
We ain't going
never
nowhere.
been no Taliban.
Whatever. That's
Okay.
a lie.
Well, you saying that because them jits done got mohawks and acting stupid?
Nah.
I wasn't out here for that shit.
Nah.
I'd have cut
I
the
ain't,
mohawk
I,
off.
ain't, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying we been about that life. I don't know. I stayed in the house. I took my ass from school.
Okay, hang on a sec. Check this out. No? So, where the red dot is, let's put it on this one. No? Yes. Okay, so you see where the red dot is just off Raleigh Street? And then the blue line goes all the way down to Richmond Heights. It's a 5-minute drive, 1.5 miles. And apparently, if you're from Carver Shores, Richmond Heights is soft. What do the areas look like on the ground? Let's check it out right in the center of Carver Shores. Ooh, look at this. So these aren't trailers, right? These are houses. Man, I could just not live in a fucking bungalow on the ground like an animal. So one of these houses is where he was hiding out. I wonder if we could find the very one, because it's not a big area. Where was that police helicopter? I mean, they didn't think to search Carver Shores. I mean, there can't be more than 100 houses here in the area. Carver Shores. I mean, this is just, what is this? It's not even an area. It's not a housing estate. It's just a street. Just a street. A long, straight street. But it's not an area, is it? There's not even a shop. There's not a single shop. Who lives in here? Who drives a Camry? Hey, look, he's looking at the Google Cam. Wow. There's a guy sitting on his porch over there too. Hey, I think this is the house. Maybe not. Maybe not. What house in Carver Shores? How do I spell Shores? S-O-S-H-O-R-E-S? Or is it a weird one? Was Markeith Loyd hiding in 1157 Lescott Lane? So we're on, let's go back to the maps. Lescott Lane. Where would that be? It's got to be in Carver Shores. We already know that. There it is, Lescott Lane. Okay. Goes all the way around the park. So he would have had a lake. Nice. Fit for a king. Fit for a queen. That's why he calls women queens, isn't it? What was the number? 1157. So we're at 27. What about just down here? No. Wrong. So wrong. This way. 98. Oh no, way too far, way too far, way too far. This way. 57. Ah, yes. That one. I believe that's the one. Yeah. That's where he was hiding. It's a shame I can't zoom in here. That sucks. Or maybe we can if we go big. If we go big. If we go big. Yeah, of all the houses of the street, I would have bet that would have been the one. It just looks like somewhere a criminal might hide.
Ooh, the home. So I don't know. I just hear shit, but just know. We about that life.
Triolo.
We about that life.
Good morning, Celia Triolo. How you doing? How's the Mercedes treating you well? We hope so.
Carver Shores at the Braziers.
Carver Shores.
You been saying words with C before that. Why you say crazy?
I say Carver Shores, yeah, it was C.
Barber Shores.
Anybody got a bigger wreck?
Hey, bro, Mom said what you want from the store. Some chocolate chip cookies. Hey, he said he wants some chocolate chip cookies. Stop playing with me, cuz. Blood. Stop playing with me, blood. Calling all stylists. I need my hair done. I need to look cute.
We chilling in Boston with a bad bitch eating a box of baked beans.
Calling all stylists. I need this good 250 installed. If you do it right, you might get tipped right.
Please don't mess this 250 up.
For real. I don't need no bit that be cutting wefts. I need all my wefts still the same. You know what I'm talking about. If you do hair, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make sure you're doing the right thing the whole way. Yeah. Look at him, he's asleep. Y'all know how long it take this man to go to sleep? In less than 3 seconds, he could fall asleep. Tell him that is not normal. It's
What's
not
Jess
normal.
at? Jess doing how? We'll go to Jess.
Where's she at?
On Cologne. I guess she supposed to be good or whatever. I don't know.
Oh. I ain't never heard of Jess. Jess' name ain't never ring no bells in my ears. So I don't know. I don't like when I see girls with them hard, crispy bangs. Like, oh my goodness, do not do me like that. I promise you, I will get up out your chair and walk the fuck away, and I won't pay you. I promise you, it's happened before. Check my resume. I do not play by my head. And y'all kill me. Some of y'all girls will do your homegirl hair the right way, and they probably won't even pay you, but you'll fuck up the next bitch head. Where they do that at? A woman's hair is her crown and glory. Don't fuck up my head. Stop playing in people's heads.
I like that. A woman's hair is her crown and glory. That's nice.
See, they ain't gotta worry about that. He wake up, throw some water on his head, and come and say he done. Out the door. He said he gonna get the dreads back. I like the low cut. And he's out of there. All right, y'all.
Man, that should be on Michelle's business cards. A woman's hair is her crown and glory. How fucking great is that? I mean, that just sells stylists, doesn't it? Is that attributed to anybody? Has someone stolen that already? Because I love that. We're gonna make that into a fucking handsome mug. A woman's hair is her crown and glory. It's from Corinthians? What? It's from Corinthians 11:15 in the Bible, signifying that long hair is a natural covering, beauty, and honor given by God. It's in its historical context, it highlights femininity and modesty, often interpreted as a divine crown that reflects dignity and emphasizes honoring God and distinguishing gender roles in worship. Wow. Corinthians 11:15. Cool. A woman's hair is her crown and glory. I wonder if Sadé knew that was a Bible verse or not.
Mr. Loyd, the gun that she showed briefly that we saw in the video, whose gun was that?
Mine.
And where did she grab it from?
Off her side, I guess. I don't know where she had it at.
Okay. Judge, can you come sidebar for a second?
Sure.
Hey Bubbles. I think, is this going to wrap it up? Part 1. Sidebar. Curl up and die. I like it as a comedy. Curl up and die. I don't know if it's the sort of projection you want to put out there when you're selling beauty. Yeah. Where did you get your hair done? The new place on Biscayne. Curl up and die. It's funny, but I think the business would fail within 3 months.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. 10 minutes, we'll bring you back in. All right, thank you.
Okay, they're going to take a break and so are we, right? I love the judge. I can't wait to see more of the judge. There's a bunch load more testimony from Markeith that's even better than this. We're going to be having a look at the mother, the father, the brother, who he also shot multiple times in the chest. Sadly, we won't be hearing from Sadé or Debra Clayton because they're both dead. And we also won't be hearing from the baby. Also dead. I wouldn't mind hearing from the interviewing detectives that we saw last night in the brutal interrogation. If you haven't seen that, check it out now on our channel page. Also, go to PayPal and check us out there because everything is there to make your life complete. Everything you've been searching for forever is there on our PayPal. Go there, find it. Find yourself. And become a member. Become a Metrix member today. Because that's also very good. Coffee. I'll have a cup. I'll have 6 cups. Right now. In fact, what do you call... You see, is it a cafetiere, a French press, or a coffee plunger? That's the funniest thing. Because why would you call it the same name as the tool that you use to unclog a toilet? That's also a plunger. And I think, it should be kept separate as a food word, or food or drink. Food or drink. It's an FDA standard, and I think we should abide to it to the letter. Goodbye. Have a great day. Have a great Friday. March 20th, with Metrix, without Metrix, on Metrix. And come back to Metrix later, and go to PayPal. Thank you, everybody. Good night, and good morning, and God bless. Richmond Heights, Carver Shores,